Yeah, welcome back, everybody. As always, I'm Cat Beefy with the Game Vault, and this is another news video. Today, we're going to talk about Genshin Impact and a voice actor who goes on an unhinged rant. You're a effing loser who's going to die alone. So let's cue up the music, and we'll get right to it. Alright, so an individual calls himself Valeria Rodriguez and who voices Sucrose in Genshin Impact went on an unhinged rant against a player. Let's look at this Valeria. Voice actor. Overwatch, Monster High, G3, Genshin, D&D, DM. Oh, they got the flags. Okay, of course. Oh, they work for Vox, apparently. Okay, that's awesome. That's a crap website. They, he, and she. Okay, so they're covering all the bases there. Obviously a dude, though. I mean, there is absolutely no doubt in my mind. Anyways, yeah, Los Angeles, California. All thoughts are my own. I have a feeling that person hasn't had an original thought in years, but Rodriguez responded to ex-user Little Lefty, mocking former Honkai Star Rail and Zenless Zone Zero voice actress Courtney Lynn when she was replaced in both games after supporting the Genshin Impact and Hoyoverse boycott. Lynn, who voiced Huo Huo in Honkai Star Rail and Lucy in Zenless Zone Zero, was replaced in both games in the last 2 weeks after she previously supported a boycott, writing on X, "Oof, jumping back on Twitter to say your voices matter, and I'm so proud of our community for using theirs. Retweet, email, speak up. Our community is strong." Alright, so I'll be honest with you, I really don't care about any of this crap, but I just love these people that lose their minds. It always seems to be these people that do it, the ones with the flags, the ones with the pronouns. They just kind of lose their minds and get out there and just say the most horrible things. Now, I push back and I say some mean stuff sometimes, but I never threaten people to die, and I never, wish harm on anybody or anything like that. It's just absolutely despicable. I don't know. Anyway, Little Lefty responded to Lynn's post in the wake of it being reported she was replaced as Lucy in Zenless Zero. The user wrote, "So proud of my community. My community is so powerful and brave for getting rid of you. It's wonderful to let all voices be heard, but not yours. What a wonderful community. My community loves my community, and love is love, and community is community, and we love our community." What kind of idiot is that, Little Lefty? Anyways, in response to this post, Rodriguez wrote, I guess they're just mocking that whole love is love and community crap, that these people seem to live and die by. But in response to this post, Valeria Rodriguez, who is a dude, wrote back, "In response to this post, you're an effing loser who's going to die alone, and I would bet $1,000 that you are incredibly depressed and hate yourself." Wow, let's talk about some projection right there. Get therapy or rot alone in your bedroom, but leave nice people out of it, nerd. That, or have the balls to say this shit in person, not behind a PFP. See, these people ask for that all the time. They don't want us to talk in person. They don't want people to talk in person to them. We'll just dismantle them. Absolutely. Shred them, and they'll have nowhere to hide. They can't just block you. They can't just click a button and no longer hear you. They've got to get away from you. And you can just keep going and going until they just run screaming from the room. Rodriguez then attempted to rally followers, writing, "I'm in the comments, verbally beating haters. V-Nation, join me in my crusade. Courtney is an incredibly kind and caring human being. She doesn't deserve this. To arms. I can't post about any video game stuff, but let's bond over this." When asked what was happening, Rodriguez responded, "Doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Very few people deserve this shit. Some of these losers are saying." She was part of the folks saying they wished there were better rep in Genshin and left Twitter for a bit, then came back and all the haters came out to shit on her. I mean, it is what it is. It's the internet, Here's what I don't get. If you throw stuff out there on the internet, and you put it out there into the universe, into the metaverse, the whole World Wide Web, you got to expect some backlash. It's going to come back to you. People are going to, they're either going to agree with you, disagree with you. You're going to get a lot of hate. The internet has created a culture of hate where people can get away with just saying the most vile things to each other without getting punched in the face, with no repercussions, right? And back in the day, if someone came up to you and said something nasty, you punched them in the face. Bam! Dropped them. Say it again. And I'm sorry, man, I'm sorry. And come on, say it again. I'm sorry. We cool? Yeah, we cool. And it's over. In another post, Rodriguez added Courtney had taken a break from Twitter because all of the Genshin drama with Natlin, and then came back and their comment section is full of dorks saying nasty shit. I mean, it's internet drama. These people live for the drama. And that's what really cracks me up. Like me, I like a drama-free life. I'm pretty drama-free myself. I do have a little bit because, there's family and all that. But for the most part, my personal life, I'm drama-free. I can just coast through each day. I don't give a shit about anything that, nothing bothers me that much that I'm going to lose my mind over it. I'm not going to sit there and defend some random asshole on the internet because somebody berated them or whatever. I sit here, I play my games, I make my videos, I talk about stupid stuff like this, and I participate in the culture war and try to push back against all the woke nonsense. And at the end of the day, I sleep very well. Rodriguez would later attempt to clarify the original post, writing, "It seems like literacy doesn't exist anymore, so I'd like to clarify my response to that racist troll." Now they're racist somehow. "Celebrating my friend getting fired was not about wishing death on him. I'd never do that. I said they would die alone, and I'd say it again." In a follow-up, Rodriguez wrote, "All these people clutching their pearls for this asshole and tagging my employers are crazy when her comment section gets full of users like Hitler's kid and calling her 18 different slurs and celebrating her firing. Get effed. I should have said something worse." Well, go for it, man. I mean, it's the internet. Say what you want. You gotta live with the repercussions of it, right? Hitler's kid. Oh my God. Anyway, Rodriguez also posted, "People wanted me fired and tagged MHY because I was clapping back at racist trolls in Courtney's comments, saying I'm being mean and shit. If you don't want me to say mean shit back to you, don't say mean shit in the first place. I'll go to effing war for my friends. Yes, I would say it all in person. No, I do not care if I get fired for that. I know where my ideals and morals lie, and I'll always roast a-holes, especially for friends. And yes, I'm hot and bang a lot, and it's my burden to bear." Whatever, man. What a scumbag loser this person is. Hypocritically, Rodriguez concluded, "Finally, be kind and love each other, but don't be a doormat. If someone's effing with you, you have full permission to give it right back to them, and don't apologize." This part, I agree with that one. Never apologize. I won't apologize for anything I say or do, unless I really hurt somebody and it was an unintended thing. That's an apology. But for the most part, I don't apologize for shit. That's just it is. You make a calculated move, you say something, and that's it. You move on from it. You stand behind it. You don't back it up. You don't, walk it back. Oh, well, I didn't mean that. Here we have Rodriguez walking it back, trying to say that literacy doesn't exist, and to clarify their response, right, technically, they did say you would die alone, and they'll say it again. I mean, did they wish death on someone? Not really, but you know how these people are. The thought's there. Anyway, interestingly, Rodriguez also stated, "I'm not boycotting MHY, I don't even play their games, and I'm not flying to China, mate." Oh, someone's telling them that they're hiding behind their Twitter profile to support the boycott instead of going in person. Anyway, Rodriguez supported the boycott back in July, writing, "I can stay quiet about this and protect myself, but us folks of color don't always need to stay quiet and let others F us over and disrespect us so that we can continue to advance at half pace of our white peers." Be a freaking loser, man. Absolute loser. If you use color as an excuse for your failures, then it's on you. Color doesn't hold you back. You hold you back, Valeria Rodriguez, you mentally ill weirdo. If you're going to use real-world deities, respect them. If you're basing off of real cultures, respect that. I'm fine with things being inspired by various cultures. That's awesome. Representation is dope. But bare minimum, do some research and show some cultural appreciation, Rodriguez added. The actor concluded, "Olorun is the supreme Yoruba deity. You could find that with a quick Google search even. This is unforgivable. Look at what a sick job Smite did with their own interpretation. It's not hard." Anyway, yeah, these people are psychotic, man. It says a lot. I really think that we screwed up here in the United States and we closed all the institutions down and just let the inmates out. And now they're all running the streets. And they're doing things like, interacting in society and talking to other people that are on the internet, talking to each other. You get weirdos and all these weird ideologies being pushed that are just absolute horror shows. I mean, whatever, dude. He, they, she. God. Anyway, what do you think about this? Let me know down in the comments below. As always, I'm Captain Beefy with the Game Vault. I'm quite sick of all this crap. I can't wait for the pendulum to swing back fully in the other direction and we crush the opposition in this culture war. Send them slinking back into the closet, and yeah, goodbye. Anyway, we'll go ahead and wrap this up. If you haven't done so, please leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell for notifications. I'll see you next time. Until then, peace.